Hey friends, TUXX here. I wanted to talk a little to you about the Sony NW-A306. I recently did a video on one of my other players, the Surfans F20, for playlists. People ask, how do you make a playlist? And after doing that video, I had some people ask me, hey TUXX, but what about give the Sony NW-A306 a little love? How do you make a playlist? Is there a quick, easy video? So I just want to make a quick video and show you that. So from the Sony NW-A306, okay, basically, if you're playing a song, I'm going to get off the screensaver there. There's a few things you can do, okay? The first thing is if you want to make a brand new playlist, all you have to do is go back here to the main menu, and from here there's a playlist icon right there in the lower left-hand side. You click playlists, okay? And then from there you have some options. If you hit the dots, here you can create a new playlist. We'll do that. And we'll just go ahead and call this one something here. Let's go ahead and call this, let's call it like October, okay? And we'll put 2024. Okay, so we're just creating a brand new playlist just to show you that it really does work. I could capitalize that or something if I wanted to, but I'm just gonna leave it alone. And from there, I created the playlist. So now there's like a blank playlist here. And now to add songs, it's quite simple. You can just go ahead and pick. These are all my other playlists, by the way. So you can go ahead and just go back here a little bit, and you can just pick songs. So like if we're playing a song here, like Channel Z here, the B-52s. And this is, by the way, a DSF file. Sounds amazing. Oh my God. I'm not the biggest B-52s fan, but sometimes when I have a really amazingly high quality music file, which DSF files, if you know, you know, they're totally amazing. They're the best, in my opinion. They sound so good, it just turns me on to new artists or artists I wouldn't listen to normally. So anyway, we can go off there. So to roll this back here, to make the playlist, okay, so we named it. Now we're going to add songs to it. So we're going to go ahead and you can hit the three dots here, and you can click add to playlist right here. See, add to playlist. We're going to click that. And then here you do have an option. If you wanted to create that new playlist, you could. But let's go down here and take a look and see if we have, oh, there it is, October 2024. So we're going to hit that. Okay, now it's already added, so very cool. So you can just go through your songs here. You can keep adding as many songs as you like. And now if I did want to take a look at that playlist here, let's go down to October 2024. You can see I have one song added. We're going to click it right here. And of course, there is Channel Z by the B-52s, the song we just added. Okay, so it's that simple, guys. And you just repeat that step over and over. You can make as many playlists as you like. I know the playlists on some players can be tricky, and some players have limits as far as the number of playlists you can have or the names you can have. Like sometimes it wants to auto name them certain things or whatever, and there's ways around that in text editors for MP3, like tag editors, that kind of thing, but it's kind of a pain. But I do like the way the Sony NW-A306 allows you to make a lot of playlists. You know, pretty much I haven't ran into any kind of limit. You know, there might be a limit of 50 or 100 or something, but most people don't ever reach that, and that's just a guess, by the way, too, guys. Maybe it's infinite, you know, as far as the memory allows, but I've never had a problem running out of room with playlists. But you can make playlists, you can name them what you want to name them, you can add as many songs as you want. I've had no problems with playlists on this player. So very cool stuff, guys. Honestly, personally, I don't really use playlists a whole lot. I usually just pick and choose the songs I want to hear. But I know there's people out there that really like playlists. And, you know, every now and then it's kind of fun to actually make a playlist that goes along with a particular point in your life, a mood or something. Like maybe I want to have like, you know, like 80s music, or I want to have 90s alt rock, or I want to have like club music of, you know, the early 90s or 2000s or whatever. It's really fun to make a playlist, and it really helps you kind of, you know, enjoy the music of that time period, you know, because in a lot of ways, music is kind of like a little time capsule. It helps bring back memories, and it's just fun to listen to. And no matter if it's like favorites of, you know, 2024, or if it's like classics you listen to, you know, 2004, you know, it's fun to listen to music. And when you group a bunch of songs together from that same time period, it can be quite magical, quite honestly, all right? So anyway, guys, that's the quickie for it. Do I still love this player? I indeed do. I have so many videos on the Sony NW-A306. I'm not going to repeat them, but they're in my queue. You can check them out. This is a fantastic player. Christmas is coming up real soon, guys. It's only a few months away. And if you're looking at introducing yourself to someone that you love to music, this would be a great way to go. You know, this is a full-on Android player, so I'll add that it has the Android Play Store on it. So anything you can download on a smartphone, for the most part, you can download on here, you know, as long as it isn't cell phone, locked in. Like you have to have a cell phone chip to be able to play a certain game or something, but it has full access to the Google Play Store is my point. Okay. So programs like, like Tidal, music streaming services, all that stuff will be a piece of cake on here, and a lot more too, by the way. All right. If you guys have any questions about the Sony NW-A306, please let me know in the comments below. I'd be happy to make some short follow-up videos or clips to help answer a particular question you guys are having. I hope that I have talked about this player enough that you guys know this player. It's one of the best players in the market. And again, if you're new to DAP players or high definition music, let me just say that this little $350 player, is one that has features of players that can cost double, triple the price of the Sony $1,200 players. It has features on here which make this a very unique little player. Okay, so it has amazing sound, and for $350 or less on sale, you can actually get some amazing performance out of it, and it's gonna blow your mind. Okay, quite literally. And do keep in mind that whenever you're starting DAP stuff, just real quick, you want to have great quality player like the Sony NW-A306. You want to have great quality headphones, okay? And you want to have a great quality music file. You need those three things to have the magic of HD music. If you have junk music files and junk headphones by a good player, you're not going to get your full enjoyment out of it. You want to have a great player, great headphones, and great music files, okay? Another common question for the Sony NW-A306 is connecting Bluetooth devices. They say, how is the Bluetooth? Some players don't use Bluetooth so well, or the connection's poor. I have great luck connecting this device to all sorts of Bluetooth devices, but in general, you tend to use the Sony headphones with the Sony device. And if you're wondering how to connect that, it's very simple. From the main menu here, you just hold Bluetooth, okay? Opens it up just like that. And then from that point, you can go ahead and add new devices. It says connected devices. And you can see right now it's actually already connected. You see TUXX's WH-1005 XM5. That's these headphones. Okay, so already connected. Piece of cake. It sees it instantly. It connects it. But if you did want to pair a new device, it'd be very simple. You just hit pair new device just like that. And then on the device, whatever it might happen to be, you probably hold the power button or whatever the rules are for that other device, which does vary a little device from device. And then from here, it would go ahead and find it. It'd say available devices. You can see here's like the M6 Ultra, the smartwatch I just reviewed back in my queue. You just click that, or whatever device you're trying to pair it to, and then it would pair to that device, okay? Now for this, I really use these headphones with this device, so I'm going to leave it alone just like that. But if you have any additional questions, let me know in the comments below, and I'll be happy to help you. But it's as simple as menu system, Bluetooth, pair new device, and then go ahead and power up the new device. Make sure it's in like searchable mode. This will see the device. Then you go ahead and click on it here, like M6 Ultra, for example. Click it, and then it's paired. And once it's paired, it will automatically find it. So it's very simple. But I would say that is like a scale of 1 to 10, how easy this is to pair two devices. I would give this a 10 out of 10. It's very easy to pair new Bluetooth devices to this, and it has a really good, strong connection too. Now, I do want to mention that the Sony NW-A306 in the US has a sound restriction on it to try and comply with the World Health Organization's, the WHO's guidelines for good ear health, like not blowing out your ears from listening to music too loud. However, since then, they have done several different tweaks to it to make it louder. Okay, so if you're reading some old story from, years ago saying, oh, it's too quiet or something, it really isn't, So, like, for example, using these headphones, the Sony headphones with the Sony device, it is plenty loud. Like, you'll be very pleased, I believe, with how loud it is, and you'll have no problem rocking out to some really loud music. And what's really important is it's not just loud, it's really crisp and clear. And all the different sound options are included in this. Those, $1,000 Sony DAP player options are included in this $350 player, help make it sound even better. It's super, super crisp and clear and delicious audio. And now it's even louder than it was a couple years ago. So through firmware updates, they have fixed some of the issues with it being not quite as loud as some other players. Now, I'd still recommend getting a headphone amp or something if you're going to have some high ohm, high resistance headphones going along with this player, you know, or get a player like the Astronet Current Alpha that is insanely powerful, you know, and will support higher ohm, higher resistant headphones. But just for average listening, you know, enjoyable, loud listening, these headphones with this device is perfect. It's like chef kiss. Mwah. It's delicious, you know. So I'll have a link for all this right below for you. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Links for all this down below with the very best price, and we'll talk to you soon, okay? All right. Bye-bye.